Hey, Street Talking Other Stuff. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you being here. I got a cool show. I got two beautiful ladies to talk to today that actually increased the aesthetic appeal of this show, and I want to thank them for that before we start. But hey, look, 2 weeks from tomorrow, very important election, okay? You have a responsibility as Americans. You have a right as Americans. People have literally given their lives to provide you with the opportunity to cast a vote. You can still register, okay? You can check out the Chelan County Auditor online. You can go into the office. You can actually register up to 7:59 on November 5th. I think that's the day, Tuesday, November 5th, Election Day. So please, register to vote and vote. It's important. It's your responsibility as an American. So please vote, okay? So, Street Talking Other Stuff. We got a great show today, so you stick around. We'll be right back.
Another fall sports season is upon us. Yes, we'll be talking about Eastmont football, but also volleyball and girls soccer. Be sure and join us for the Eastmont Wildcats all season long right here on the NCW Life Channel, your local TV station. Coverage is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor.
Whether you're building from the ground up or transforming your space with a custom remodel, One Way Construction is your trusted partner in creating a home that's uniquely yours. Your dream home is just a call away. Schedule your free consultation and let's build something amazing together.
My name's Nick Dirk, and I've been a cinematographer-photographer for over 10 years. I got my start at the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. Without the Tech Center, I wouldn't have got my first job in media production 3 months after I graduated high school.
My name is Charlie Voris, and I own Vortex Productions. My work has taken me on exciting adventures all around the world, and I got my start at Wenatchee Valley Tech.
Hey, my name is Ole Mingo, and I'm the Executive Director at Heirloom Creatives in Wenatchee. I am so thankful for Wenatchee Valley Tech to be able to have my dream career.
Discover a level of comfort you never thought possible. Discover stressless seating at Boswell's. Designed to harmonize with your body's natural movements, it's the premier destination for relaxation and rejuvenation. Right now, take 10% off all stressless recliners, sofas, tables, and ottomans. Boswell's, 2915 Easy Street in Wenatchee.
Street Talking Other Stuff, and I'm very happy to introduce these friends of mine. Dana Taves. Dana, nice to have you. Okay.
Wonderful to be here. Thank
Dana
you.
and I have been friends for a long time, and Rachel Powers. Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Rachel and I are buddies, too. We've been friends for not quite as long as Dana and I, but yeah, it's cool. But yeah. I'm really happy to have them because there is a show coming that's opening
Thursday. This Thursday.
Okay, and 24th. It's a live theater show. Beautiful musical. Now, personally, I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm deliberately, I want this to be a completely new experience. But they're going to tell you about it. But this is, from what I understand, a good one.
It is a good one. It is
it's Stephen Sondheim, which is a lot of people are very in favor of. But
yes.
So, okay.
He's a well-known figure in the music theater world, and he's known for his music and his lyrics. And in this particular show, A Little Night Music is written a little differently because it's written all in the key signature of 3/4, which is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
We get to waltz through
so
the whole show.
So it's that's very unique in that. So every song.
I know as much now as I did before. I'm not known for my musical ability.
Well, the song "Send in the Clowns" is from this show.
Send in the Clowns. Okay. All right.
I did a little research on that song, and I found out that when he wrote that song, the gal that he wrote it for could not sing vibrato.
Yeah.
So he wrote it with endings, every single word has like strong consonants at the end, like rich.
Isn't it rich?
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah. But we have the lovely Marin,
Marin.
who has beautiful vibrato, and she elongates it. It sounds beautiful.
Does it, I know.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Shows are written for certain performers often.
Yes, I know that's true.
And then the rest of us get to figure it out once we get it, because not all of us sing in those keys. So.
Okay, well, what I would like you to do is tell us the practical stuff. When the show is going to be on, where you can get tickets. We'll get more into the before, but hey, take your pen and pencil, write this down, because tickets are on sale.
That's right.
So go ahead, please.
Well, the show starts this Thursday, which is October 24th, and runs through November 9th. There are 10 shows, and the tickets are sold for us through the Performing Arts Center. You can also go on our website, MTOW, Music Theater of Wenatchee, and go into the ticket site. It just takes you right through.
Okay, and how much are tickets?
They go between $22 and $25.
Okay, what's the...
Depending on where you sit.
Oh, really?
And if you're a student or a senior. And
you can also get tickets at the door if you decide
yes.
last minute to come.
Don't wait for that. Don't wait for tickets at the door, because what happens is these shows sell out and people show up and we have to disappoint them. So
we do. But you can always check just in case.
Yeah.
You get that motivation to do that.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah.
Okay, now I have my tickets. We will be coming a week from Friday. No, 2 weeks from Friday.
Okay.
2 weeks from Friday. Looking forward to it. Bringing a couple friends of ours.
Lovely.
So yeah. So all right. So Dana,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about yourself, your connection to the community, your connection to theater.
Okay. Well,
This kind of stuff, you
my
know.
husband's family were farmers in Quincy, so we moved here about 27 years ago. So that's how I came here, but I've always been into music. My parents were musical people and did theater and all sang.
And you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yes, you do. So.
And so I found that it's something that I enjoy immensely. And so when I came here, I just looked up what was happening 27 years ago and jumped in, and I've been involved ever since.
Yeah, you were in a Hot August Night show. You played
Hot August Nights,
Billy
Mama Morton.
and Mama.
Mama Morton.
You kind of double.
I
you know,
did.
played
That
with
was an
so
interesting.
That was cool.
It's a wonderful, exhilarating, and terrifying experience.
Yeah,
Playing a guy.
I would imagine. Well, we are rather frightening creatures.
Well, no, just doing it well, I guess, was my part.
We actually saw when you played Mama. We didn't catch you playing Billy. So
yeah. Mama's great.
But you have you directed Mary Poppins some time ago. It was a great show. You have performed in a number of shows. You direct, you perform, you sing. You're just an all-around talent.
Just all around.
Yeah, you know, I stand in awe of you. You know.
Well, I think the more I learned as I experienced and grew as a theater person, then I wanted to move from just the stage singing and performing to directing.
Yeah.
And I've loved it. Love it. It's an opportunity for you to bring shows that you're passionate about to the stage. And needs a leader, so you kind of lead.
Yeah, and it's also cool. What I found is helping them learn. I mean, kind of mentoring performance, that kind of thing. It's what I like about it. So, okay. So, Rachel.
Yes.
So, tell us about yourself. Nice to see you, by the way.
Nice to see you too.
So.
Yes. Well, I'm so delighted to play Charlotte in this show, and I teach voice and piano lessons in my daytime, and at nighttime I love to perform. So, yeah, I'm delighted to join the show.
So tell us about Charlotte. What's this girl like? So
yes,
we have seen you before in some things. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
Yes.
That. And what else did we see you in?
I did Almost Maine, the director's
That's right, Almost
workshop.
Maine. I remember that.
Yes, I'm trying to think of. I think those are the only 2 MTW shows that I've done.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I remember you in Almost Maine. You were rather charming.
Oh, thank you. I was Marvelyn. I worked with Jeff Anderson in that scene. Yeah. Charlotte is a little bit. She's been a challenge and really fun because she has a lot of emotions, but she's very held together, and she just has like some one-liner little stingers.
Yeah.
Her and her husband banter a lot, and she is. She's unhappy with the way their relationship is, and she would like to have a little more love and respect. And
oh, really? Okay.
So she's always jabbing him. They jab each other a little bit, but lovingly. But yeah, she spends.
I want to see them fight. Come on. No fighting.
We have some fighting words
Okay, good.
in a song.
I love
In a song, of course,
I
it's
love
Sondheim.
marital fights. I love marital fights on stage.
Yeah,
So.
we have a lot of fun, and I think what I really love about the show is that everybody ends up with who they're meant to be with, and it's a happy ending for the most part. Yes.
Does anybody die?
No.
That is not
Dies.
true.
Okay.
No one dies.
Okay.
No one dies. Someone is sad enough to contemplate,
Yeah.
but no.
Okay. All right. So
That's so I like blood.
One person dies.
somebody does die. Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
A musical should have somebody die.
The grandmother does, but
really?
she's elderly enough natural.
And she's
causes.
like lived her full life, and
Huge.
everything has come
Yes.
together at the end, and so she's content.
So what you're
and
saying is you're
able to
glad
let
when
go.
she dies?
No, but I think she's happy with how life has come together at
Okay.
the end, and so she feels peace,
Oh,
and she
good,
finally gives herself permission to rest.
Oh, that's good. That's a
Yeah.
mature
Yeah,
attitude.
it does.
I
Yeah.
like that.
But it's not a sad moment at all.
No.
It's just a passing of. She talks about different seasons, and so she basically the moon. There's 3 moons, and she's in the 3rd moon. She's
Okay.
ready to go. So
Yeah, actually, I've been saying that lately due to my level of advanced age and certain circumstances in my life. Each stage of life has different both challenges and things to enjoy, and we need to find them.
absolutely.
So, no, I really mean that. So, okay,
I
so
think all those seasons are represented in this show. We do have
I
a
think
young,
we
we
have
have
a young
young
couple,
Frederica,
yeah.
well, the young daughter.
The daughter, yes.
Yeah.
And then we have the couples, and then we have the
yeah.
grandma.
So it's just really about people, longing, passion, relationships. Basically theirs is longing for love, finding each other again through this experience. One is knowing each other and physically finding each other again, and one is finding new love.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's all
All right.
different, but it's just not like growing up, but it's funny. It's quite a witty comedy.
Yes.
Really?
It's
Okay.
funny, yeah.
all right,
It's
and
funny.
music is good.
Oh, the music is gorgeous.
Beautiful, and
yeah.
we have an orchestra.
We have
That's
an
right.
orchestra.
Tell us
Jeff
about
Heminger
that.
is directing the
Yeah,
orchestra.
we do. We
Yeah.
have a 14-piece orchestra, and
And this is going to be on stage.
no.
Oh, no, I thought it was.
They're just in the
Sorry.
wing.
Oh,
They're
there's
right
just,
in the
there's
wing.
no room.
Don't listen to it. Don't listen to anything I say.
They're right next door. They're right.
Okay,
They're
all
right
right.
there. Yeah.
Right.
And Jeff Heminger is our orchestra director. So.
He is just a wonderful human being. He and his wife
Wonderful.
Susan, great
Yeah,
people.
multi-talented.
Oh,
Can do everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
and super
Yeah.
to work with.
Yeah.
Just a wonderful
And this-
man.
like I said,
well,
they're
this
just
whole
nice
show has
people.
been that way, though.
Oh, good,
Just
good.
great positive people just coming in and I'll do that, yes, sir, and just stepping up and between the actors and the crew and the production staff, the orchestra, it's been a really wonderful experience. That doesn't mean it hasn't been long or difficult in some areas.
Well,
all
if
good,
it was
but I
easy,
think
anybody
overall,
could do it. Yeah.
I will say it's been very efficient.
Yeah.
Like
Very,
you've been very
yeah.
efficient with
Thank you.
everybody's time and considerate, and I feel like when we have rehearsals, we get a lot done, and and then
Thank you,
we
ma'am.
move on. And it's
Good.
great.
So how long have you been rehearsing? When'd you cast the show and when did
Well,
the
we
rehearsal
cast
start?
the end of September, and we started,
Okay.
I think, the 29th was our read-through of September.
Okay, all right. Well,
And
it's not.
was that turn
You're,
of September?
August.
you're moving along pretty
August.
well.
August. It was
See, I
August.
told you
No, it's
lying
okay.
again. Okay, August.
Yeah.
Thank
Well, I
goodness
needed
Rachel's
that
here. The end of
29th of
August, yes,
August,
because I was
yes.
just coming off LSD.
Yes.
August, and then so we started in September.
Yeah.
So it's a very large show with a very small time to put it together.
Okay.
So they've worked very hard.
It's also fun because it's very much an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
were telling you about all these different storylines,
Sure.
and every single storyline has a good amount of scenes and songs, and
Mm-hmm.
so there isn't. It isn't like we have these leads. It's
Yeah.
everybody's lead,
Right,
and it's
right.
really fun because we kind of interact, and we have one big scene where everybody's present.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really
And
fun.
it's a very fun scene.
So how many people are in the cast?
There's 14.
14. Wow.
Yeah. And there we have a wonderful, we call them the quintet. They're basically a wandering Greek chorus. There's 5 of them. And they tell the memories of the two main characters, Desiree and Frederick, and it's sort of they wander
They're
throughout.
almost like the narrator.
They are.
Into
They
the
narrate
woods.
the story
But
as we
with
go through, and it's fun.
beautiful songs.
And they show
Yeah.
up and go away, and show up and go away, and they're just flowing throughout and set up the next scene, and it's very unusual how it's written, and it's really fun.
Okay,
them
well,
to
I'm
do
looking
that.
forward to it. It's gonna, it's gonna be. Yeah, I am. Really. So, okay. Hey, we are talking with Rachel Powers and Dana Taves. Dana is the director of Little Night Music. It opens this Thursday night. Rachel is playing
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yes, I remember that now. But hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Come back to talk to these ladies some more. So it's gonna be good. So stick around. Street Talk and Other Stuff. We will be right back. So.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When you've been in business for 40 years, it's because you understand change and you put members first, always. Now Works is announcing a change in their membership model. Up to 6 people on one membership that you can mix and match. The more people, the bigger the discounts. Introducing the Works shared membership model. One membership, friends and family and flexibility. Works, the cleanest, friendliest, most helpful gyms you and your friends will ever join.
Want to stay up to date on the latest news in the area? Tired of paying for your news? Download the NCW Life app now. No subscriptions necessary. Get news, weather, sports, and more live as it happens. Available for iPhone and Android in the App Store. Local news at your fingertips. Don't miss the stories that matter to you. Stay connected. Download the NCW Life app now.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and Other Stuff. Talking with Rachel Powers and Dana Taves. They're both involved. Dana is the director, and Rachel performs in A Little Night Music, which opens this Thursday. You can go to the Numerica Pack to buy tickets. Tickets again, $20 and $22. Did you say?
They were, I think, 22 to 25.
This is, oh my God, I keep talking about dirt cheap. This is for great theater, okay? And the Riverside Playhouse, where this is performed, is a great venue. It's just, there isn't a bad seat in the house. Well, maybe backstage, or if you have to wait out in the lobby, because you can't get tickets and you have to watch it on the video screen. That would not be a great seat. But hey, going to be a good show. But look, Rachel,
Yes,
so what's your connection to the arts and theater, and what's your background?
I'm incredibly
here?
blessed. I grew up with a dad who loved the arts, and many people know him from The Sound of Music with Leavenworth Summer Theater. I actually participated.
And his name?
Paul Williams.
There you go.
Yes. Before Sound of Music started, they did Hansel and Gretel one year, and that was the first year, and I got to be in that. And actually, Marin was in that with me. We were gingerbread kids that got saved.
Okay.
And this is the first time I'm getting to work with Marin again since then. So that's kind of a fun full circle moment. Yeah.
So you don't mind me, Marin is wonderful. I love her to death. She's just a lovely woman. I was in Man of La Mancha with her.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm sorry. Enough about me.
Well, that's where, as far as performance in this valley, that was my first kind of exposure to that. I did stuff in grade school. I was in the 6th grade musical and, all those things. But
what was the 6th grade musical?
Crazy Camp in Kashmir. Kashmir Middle School. Don Smith directed it. Sam Darling played opposite me. I was Eve Honeychurch was my name.
Eve Honeychurch?
Yes. So anyways, that was 6th grade. But stepping forward.
And we talked off camera. You were in Bright Star. You performed Bright Star in San Francisco.
I did.
Right?
Yes.
And then you came in, you performed it up in Quincy as well. Just within the last
2 years. So summer before last, I was out in the San Francisco area doing that. And then I got the chance to do it again last January. Okay. Yeah, so it was a year ago almost.
Yeah, it was great. Good show. Good show. My granddaughter and I came up.
You did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that was fun.
We did indeed. So, how did you get connected with this show? I mean, what made you think I'm going to try out? Is this a show you wanted to be in, or
you know,
just
when
say,
I saw
hey,
that Dana was directing it and MTW was doing it, I love the music. I had seen the show. I had a really good friend that was in it in the Bay Area when I lived there, and so I knew the show.
Right.
Dana and I visited.
And as a director, you say, I'm directing this show, please come audition. Mm-hmm. And this was one of the people I said, please come audition.
Yeah, you do.
We never precast, but you say, if people don't know about it, they can't audition.
No, I always tell people that too. I said, I can't make any promises, but I would love to have you come and audition for this.
Well, it has so many great parts in it that, you know, I got to audition for multiple parts. Cool. And so, it's always fun to see where the pieces fall. And I felt really blessed to get to be in it. So.
Okay, so okay, now it's just us talking, okay? So no one's going to know. Have there been any challenges or, you know, that kind of thing? Anything? I mean, because rehearsals, you know.
I totally agree. Okay. And it can be very frustrating and challenging. But I think this cast has worked well together, and they're a very talented, committed people.
Right.
And so it's really come together beautifully, and they've never not come prepared. I mean, I feel very blessed every day, and we're talking about other names earlier about who's in the cast, and I think we're working with people who have been in theater and so know the protocol and what to do and how to work as a team member of the cast, because it's about all of us working together to make it work.
Okay, so Maren Kegel's one. Who else that people might know?
Dave Harville.
Dave, okay.
Yeah, and Allie Atwood. That's a name that this area knows.
Many people are aware of.
Yeah, Rowan Kessler.
She's connected to that family.
That family,
those
that
people,
theater family.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Skylar Cuthill.
And Skylar Cuthill.
Rowan's in it too. Rowan Kessler. Okay, Rowan's one of my faves. And I like Skylar.
And some people you might not know, but have been doing theater for a little bit, especially up at LST. And Caitlin Barrett. And her husband Greg. He's new, brand new. He says brand. We have some newbies.
Really?
Brand
people who've never been in a show before?
3 brand new. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I love that part. Yeah. Bringing them in and them learning. And of course, I have to remember when I sit downstage and I have to look over. We all know what that means, because sometimes we don't. We assume.
Right.
We assume someone knows. But
we've got
it's really.
And Dave Williams.
It's Stacia, Dave Williams.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave anybody out.
Dave Williams is in it too.
Yeah, Dave Williams. He's one of the quintet.
Kind of like
He's
Dave,
a quintet. You know? Yeah. It's just been a joy. It really has. I mean, you know, I'm sure there have been tweaked moments, but not.
I feel like the biggest challenge has just been because we've had rehearsal tracks to practice our music with, and then bringing in the orchestra and making that transition. You know, there's a lot of challenges
live
with that,
music and not a very wonderful rehearsal track. It's hard to jump between, because you hear, all of a sudden as a vocalist, you hear differently. And you're used to hearing, let's say, the oboe leads you into a song, and your ear says, oh, it goes la da da da, and you go, there I am. But sometimes when you get to the orchestra, it's sort of all mushed together, and you're like, where's that lead?
Where's that line that I'm listening for?
So that's been a challenge. What's the size of your orchestra? How many people?
I think there's 14 or 15.
Oh, really? Okay, 15, and they'll be off stage.
They're off stage, but they're all mic'd. They're all mic'd back there. Everything's mic'd, so it comes through the speakers. So
Okay, so it's been. I mean, when did you start working with the orchestra?
Just last week.
It must have been
last week.
Really? Okay.
Well, we had our sitz probe, which means that the singers just sing their songs with the orchestra. So we come and we just stand and sing. We always have that. And then you have your Act 1 run through as you're actually playing the show. And then next side is Act 2. So then we have to stop and start, it's because you have to say, I can't hear that, or,
right.
you know, or they've done something, he stops them, and we have to start again. So just to get to know each other. So tonight is our first time. What we've done this last week is we've layered everything.
Yeah.
So you start with learning your lines, you start blocking, and then you bring in props, and then you start layering everything else. You bring in your sound, your lights, your orchestra, and then tonight we're adding
putting it all together.
Dress, we're adding costumes and wigs
Which
and
I will
makeup.
say,
And
the costumes are
and
amazing.
Cheryl Sutherland is
Yeah.
our, you know, with help from Camille.
Cheryl's great. Does a great
Troxell,
job.
Yeah, it's
So.
and the sets are just very unique. They're representational, so it's the representation of the house, of the windows. It's not the big full built on the ground, doesn't move set. Everything moves off and on, and we move quickly from one area to another. So you're in the bedroom here, and all of a sudden you're at somebody else's home, you know, on.
And that's
the
just going to be
basement.
represented by different areas on stage.
Yes,
you're
and
not
lighting,
actually
and
you're not
lighting,
actually
yeah.
changing sets, are you?
Oh, they
Or
move.
is there is
they
some
do. They
movement?
move
Okay.
off and on.
All right.
Yeah, we go to a theater. We come back. We go out to the country in the second act, and so there's a lot of. So the stage crew is really important and wonderful. Mike Locke is doing lights.
Great
wonderful
guy.
Color.
Yeah, I love Mike. Yeah.
Jeff,
It's nice knowing all these people.
It is.
It makes me feel important.
I think it's true that this valley is full of people who are
very
so
talented.
thrilled to be a part of the arts and offer their skills, which is such a gift.
Like, you know, Milo Clancy built the set.
Okay.
Yet I have fabulous painters, Jeff Anderson and Vicki Michaels. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
Just and because I have 4 props people. 4.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a lot.
All right.
And so there's a lot of people giving a lot of time and love to make
And it's
this
just
happen.
so cool that everybody likes it so much, and we
do
do it
like
because
I
it's
think we all like
fun.
each other
Yeah, we
too,
do.
which really makes it fun.
That is really
Yeah,
good. Who's
yeah.
your stage manager, by the way?
Eric Day.
Okay, I don't know Eric.
Oh, I've worked with Eric off and on over the
don't know.
years, and love him. He's calm and organized. And you know, yesterday was our first time we've ever even had crews. And we're like, where do we go? What are we doing? How do we move it? You know.
Yeah.
But he's very calm and organized, and I really enjoy him as a
Okay,
person.
good. Okay, we are talking with Dana Taves and Rachel Powers. They're both involved with the upcoming Music Theater Wenatchee production of A Little Night Music, open Thursday night. Tickets can be found at the Numerica Pack websites or Music Theater Wenatchee. You can buy them at the door, but I always recommend you get them in advance. Now, what happens, people in Wenatchee, I love this town, I love the theater community, but if you've never been to a live show, you don't know what you're missing, okay? The other thing is this, many people wait and see. Don't wait and see, because I don't know how many shows all of us have been involved in that it comes down to the last weekend and people are scrambling for tickets. So, hey, we're going to come back, say goodbye to Dana and Rachel in a minute, but straight talking other stuff, we will be right back.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCW Life. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCW Life channel.
Hey there, folks. Blueberry Carrie here to invite you on out to experience Blueberry Hills. Of course, the food is fabulous, like our cheese splints, our famous French dip, our legendary Eggs Benedict, and unforgettable burgers. But we're more than just great food. People come from all over the world to experience what's been called one of the best destination restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. So come on out and see what all the fuss is about. Blueberry Hills in Manson. It's where the world is coming to.
Hello, 3 tickets, please.
Oh, the Discovery Center is free to visit.
So you're telling me we could look at the fish for free?
Yep, that's free.
But how much is it to drive the steamboat?
Todo es gratis.
So you're telling me that we could go play on the playground?
Still free.
It's free.
Exactly. Gratis, gratis, gratis. The Discovery Center at Rocky Beach. It's free.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and other stuff. I want to say thank you very much, Dana Taves. Dana, you're a very talented woman, and I appreciate all that you do for the arts here. Okay, and Rachel, you as well are a very talented woman. I very much appreciate your contribution to the theater
Thank you.
community here in Wenatchee. But hey,
Me too.
again, okay, A Little Night Music. It opens this Thursday night. It's going to run for how many weekends again?
3.
Okay, but there will not be a show on
The 31st.
the 31st. But hey, you can get your tickets at Numerica Pack. You can get them at the door. You go to Music Theater Wenatchee website. But ladies, thank you very much. Break a
you
leg,
very
as they
much.
say.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing it. But hey, Street Talk and other stuff. We'll see you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.